Religion and science tend to repel each other because the two are so different. One deals with the unprovable, what we sense, what we believe, the abstract, and the other deals with the provable, what we see, what we observe, the concrete. Although these two realms of knowing seemingly opposite, they need not be opposed as some have assumed. They are indeed complementary toward each other. If our essence, and if the essence of the causative force revolves around awareness, then a portion of ourselves lies in abstraction. This is unprovable. This is religion. On the other hand, if our body, mind, and if the substance of the universe is based upon the physical, then a portion of ourselves lies in the physical, building a model fusing the abstractness of the causative force, spirit, with the physicalness of the universe, matter, will take some form of glue. We, you and I, lie somewhere in the middle. A part of us seems to lie in the abstract, and a part of us seems to lie in the physical. We've been torn apart many times by conflict and violence, attempting to establish one over the other. One way to overcome our past history of violence and abuse may be to build a model gluing the two aspects of ourselves, spirit or soul and body, a whole, abstraction and the physical together. How do you glue abstraction and the concrete together? It would appear the only glue available to do so is reason or philosophy. Over the last 4,000 years, through 500-year cycles, religion, science, and philosophy now appear to have emerged in their own right. But they have gone separate ways. Since we are at the gate of the next 500-year cycle, what is the next step? Who is to say for sure? Perhaps it is the development of a new form or a new religion or spiritual path. Perhaps it will be a new form of gaining insight, or perhaps it will not be the development of something new, but rather the unification of what we already have. Perhaps it will be the coming to terms, the establishment of the union of religion, philosophy, and science. After all, these three have been at odds with each other throughout our history, but they need not continue to be. These three have been struggling to maintain the recognition they each feel they deserve regarding their own particular contribution towards the understanding of a causative force. Each has been struggling to overcome the other two ever since they emerged upon the scene of human history. Perhaps cooperation instead of competition would be the next step. Integration. The struggle between religion, philosophy, and science to maintain their own unique identity and their own dominance in terms of understanding a causative force or God has been a long and many times very unpleasant experience for humans. each perhaps in a sense blaming the other. Perhaps the next 500-year cycle is meant to be one of peace between the three. A union of this magnitude would no doubt benefit all of us, terrestrial or otherwise. Perhaps the next 500-year cycle is meant to bring peace to all of us through the process of bringing spirituality, religion, and science and philosophy together by using reason.